Disney has had a lock on family entertainment, all to their own. Recent content is showing that Universal is making a play for that throne. What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by. And if you're new, hey, grab a seat and stay a while. But do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Then go next door, ring that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button. And before you head out, drop a comment. And if you're one of the regulars here, welcome back for another round. I ask that you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment. YouTube does love the comments. And of course, share the video out on all the socials. Okay. Ooh, what a week. The Friday Night Tights Vegas meet up as we're wrapping up. And what an amazing time meeting some amazing content creators. So many shoutouts to do. I don't have time to list them all here because it would take forever. But I'm gonna leave links to their channels down below in the description. Please check them out and see what some of these amazing people are putting out. Okay, Universal Studios has recently, with their animation partner Illumination, has been churning out just a few highly successful animated family films. Titles like Minions: The Rise of Gru, Puss in Boots, and their most recent one, Super Mario Bros. Others. They seem to have, all these films have overperformed in this particular sandbox that is family entertainment. A sandbox that used to be controlled by Disney. But with recent box office failures like Lightyear and Strange World, this begs the question: has Disney lost their grip on family entertainment? And is Universal and other companies seeing this and are making a play to become now the dominant force in this field? And just going by the numbers, I could probably make a case that in Universal, they already have. So let's discuss this. Okay, just looking at last year's three theatrical releases, we can see from the numbers how these movies did per each studio. So from Disney had Lightyear, which had a $200 million production budget. Some of its the marketing got pulled. So I'm going to guesstimate it was about $50 million, which gave it a total price tag of about $250 million. Its total box office, however, $208,768,299, which equates to about a $140 million loss. Ouch. We also have Strange World, which had a $135 million production budget. Again, some of this marketing budget got pulled, so we're going to give this probably about 50 million again, for a total price tag of $185 million versus a total box office of, you ready for this? You ready? $69,566,884. Ouch. Which brings a total loss of about a little over $150 million. Now, by contrast, Universal, we have Minions: The Rise of Gru, which had an $80 million production budget. Now, I'm going to throw in a little caveat here because when this film was about to be released, I was seeing commercials all through the day, all the time. So I'm going to actually bump this marketing budget up because I think Universal spent some cash on this one. I'm going to say it was about $100 million. Yes, they spent more on the marketing than they did on the actual film, which would give that a total price tag of $180 million versus, you ready? $939,082,487 total box office for a net profit of over $289 million. Woof! Also, I talked about this film not too long ago. That would be Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, a film that they did not want to put in theaters, but decided, let's throw it out and let's see what it does. This film was going to go directly to streaming at first and make nothing, but let's just see. With a production budget of $90 million, and I'll give it around the same. I'll give it around the same print and advertising budget as a Disney film, since Universal did not promote this movie much. About $50 million, which giving it a total price tag of around $140 million versus $482,752,567 global box office, a net profit of over $100 million. So in 2022, Disney, the king of family entertainment, had a net loss of just under $300 million, while Universal had a net profit of just under $400 million. Woo! Kind of a bit of a swing here, just saying. Now, to be fair, The House of Mouse still has the highest grossing animated film of all time, and that would be 2019's Frozen 2, with a total global box office just over $1.4 billion. A hugely successful film. And how has Universal responded? Super Mario Brothers, released just 3 weeks ago, and at the time of recording this, the numbers are a day behind. So you're getting Wednesday's numbers as I'm recording this on Thursday. We are at a global box office of just over $900 million. Let's compare. So for the opening weekend, Frozen had a domestic opening weekend of $130 million. Super Mario, $146 million. The domestic box offices total Frozen, after you adjust it for income, rounded off, is about $478 million. 3 weeks in, Mario, $447 million. Now, Frozen spent 10 weeks at the domestic box office, and by the second Saturday, so its second weekend, Mario had the higher total the box office, and they would trade off who had the higher daily one. By the second Saturday, Super Mario began outpacing Frozen 2 in both categories. Frozen did very well overseas with an international box office of $960 million. Mario, as it stands right now, is $462 million, without its two biggest international box offices. That will be Korea and Japan. As of yet, I believe the film gets released this weekend, so that will change that number. Mario also had a production budget $50 million less than Frozen. So, my final thoughts on this is that the market, the audience, has spoken. That people, especially parents, just don't trust Disney with their kids anymore. With recent agenda-driven, divisive content aimed directly at kids instead of telling a good story about universal truths. No pun intended there. Unless Disney is going to course correct when it comes to family entertainment, people are going to start turning to Universal. All hail the king. But hey, these are just my thoughts. I want to hear what you have to say. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And again, check me out tonight, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, over on Legion Talk, doing Friday night's Royal Rumble, talking about the week in pop culture. Thank you so much, guys. Before you leave, though, just a reminder, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate that. And I will see you very soon. Have a great weekend, folks. Always have fun. Hashtag keep talking. And always keep that smile on your face. Toodles.